Hey you guys, I am back with a new unboxing of art things today. Hi, my name is Marie-Noëlle Worm. If you don't know me, I'm an artist, illustrator, also a top teacher on Skillshare, and I also have like a little community on Patreon where we do live sessions, which is fun. Anyway, today I'm doing an unboxing. If you know my channel or if you're new to my channel, I really love to unbox art materials, talk about art supplies. They're such a joy. So let's get started. There's going to be two things, something to draw with and something to draw on, or in, rather. Let's get to it. So this is the little package that I have received today. Love this little sticker. And why don't we open this up? And the sticker has something to do with the brand that made this, which is a person who makes lovely little sketchbooks. Odd Orange. This is my first time actually purchasing a sketchbook from them. I've seen their website on Instagram many times, and I finally decided to take the jump and get myself a sketchbook. I just love their color combinations. They're really beautiful. And so this is where you can check them out. And I also got a few other little things. Oh, a little bookmark. That's cute. And some stickers, because I am a sucker for stickers. I use them all the time in my bullet journal, and I just thought these were too cute. So very fun. And I have to admit, this sketchbook that I got, I actually wanted a different color. They didn't have it, but then I saw this one and I was like, oh, that one's really beautiful as well. You can really tell that it was packaged with love, which is something that I always appreciate, especially when you get something from a small business. I love supporting small businesses. Oh, I wish I didn't have to ruin this nice sticker. Wow, really beautiful. Made from recycled and responsibly sourced materials. If that's not cool, I don't know what is. And look at that color combo. It's really beautiful. It's actually more beautiful and real than I thought. Super cool end papers and some very fun sketchbooking material. So I thought it would be fun just to start this sketchbook off with a few little art supplies that I recently got. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't actually, or rather, you're not seeing me unbox these specific art supplies live because I got them just before I left on a trip, and so I didn't have time to film this, and I used them on my trip. But these are NeoPastel, and if you've seen my last video where I actually got a NeoPastel set, and on first kind of attempt, I was surprised that they were a little bit less creamy than, let's say, my Sennelier. But then I just kind of went all in with testing and making an illustration that I'm very happy with, and I realized how much I love these. The NeoPastel, the fact that they're not as creamy is just as nice as my Sennelier, which are more creamy. They're just a great complement, and they just have a different kind of usage, I would say. One thing is that I can do a little bit more detailed work with these. Anyway, these colors are not part of the set, though I might have like a few overlaps. I think there was maybe one color. I tried to get different ones, but there's maybe one of them that I didn't realize that I had within the set. But I bought them as singles and was just too excited to try them out. So that's what I did. Future me here, just to correct something, is that actually the NeoPastels that I was using were not single pastels that I bought. They actually came from the set that I showed you last time. And I just got confused because I had two little tins, and I had one of them with my NeoPastels and then the other one with just like a palette, a quick travel palette. So this color palette is just a travel palette that I took from the colors from the big set that I already have. I hope that makes sense. Forgive my, forgetfulness or confusion. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video. But I do want to show you, and of course you'll notice again the pattern with my color palette, which has been pretty consistent recently. And you'll also notice again that I'm a dirty painter, and so there's other colors on these as well. This is the pale yellow. And next we'll try the lemon yellow, which is always a good color to have. A colder yellow and a warmer yellow can always be a great complement to your sets. I just love how NeoPastels feel. I just can't get over it. This is salmon, and so I know in my Neo color, salmon is a color that I like a lot, and decided to use it in the NeoPastel form as well. Same thing with the salmon pink. It's another one of my Neo color that I really enjoy, and that's kind of the fun thing with getting different supplies from the same brand, is that you do have often this consistency of color, which means that I could work with NeoColor and NeoPastel, and there would be some correspondence in there. I guess I'm making a rainbow. This beautiful color, love it, light purple violet. And of course it's a little dirty. Apologize for that. And then we have my current obsessions with olive greens. This one is a light olive. Then we have a olive yellow, which I haven't used this one very much, but and then finally a dark green. And if you're not familiar with these NeoPastel, which are oil pastels, is one of the amazing things that you can do with it is really blend the colors kind of as though you're painting. So let me show you what that's like. If I overlay my light yellow on the top of this olive, they really just blend so beautifully, which is something really special. Whereas, like, let's say with NeoColor, you'll kind of still see both colors separately. You can really get these very mixed blends. And since I've always kind of been a messy painter, even when I was working with acrylic, I kind of actually like the mess because it creates these really interesting colors that are more muted. You get these happy surprises. It's just really fun. And I can just keep going and just keep layering, which is just so fun. And you can, of course, just do little marks as well. Oil pastels are very versatile. They're quite chunky, so you can't really do a lot of detail work, but that can be a good thing because it kind of forces you to simplify, to get to the simple statement behind your drawing, to make something bold and clear, which is pretty sweet. I will be linking some of these colors or just the category of NeoPastels in the description with an affiliate link if you're interested in trying them out. I definitely love them. Who knows, maybe you will too. If you want to see more of these videos, remember to hit like and subscribe so that you can get notified when my next video is out. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye!